Shalom and good day all, this is the Healing29 back again for Figures and the Figures, and for today's figure I'm covering something in relation to Kuroko's basketball. And as you can see here, I've got one of the main characters, and this figure is actually in relation to Kuroko's basketball, the last game. And I must admit, I did enjoy watching Kuroko's basketball on Netflix, including the last game. If it's one thing about the last game and also the series of Kuroko's basketball, it definitely got me interested in picking up the manga for the series, and it's definitely worth picking up, as I look forward to reading it later on. So now it's time to have a bit of a look in relation to the box, and then I'll bring out the contents of the box, or the figure out of the box. So let's have a look at the main side, or the front of this, as we get to see like the main character, Tetsuya Kuroko, and of course the dog, which is also a part of the series. Moving on to the side here, we get to see a little bit more as to what the figure looks like. And is what we see here what we actually get? We'll soon find out when it's time to bring out the figure. Of course, we move to the other side of the box. And this last side, just for what can be seen in the visual. And as we can see here, we do get the, you can get the opportunity to actually get these other characters, providing they're available at wherever you get them. I actually got this figure at Moko Select in the city, and of course I can't forget the price that I paid for it. And one more angle, so I think I might just use this angle for when I bring out the actual figure, as it will make it easier in showing the character. Starting now. And as you can see here, we have the main character of Tetsuya Kuroko. So what we get with the box is exactly what we get with the figure. Now, as I mentioned before, I spent $43 for this, and it was paid in cash. But that's neither here or there. So how did they go in relation to this figure? As we can see, the front of the figure, it looks pretty accurate as to what we see here. We can't forget the sides as well, including the back and the other side. And last but not least, returning to the front. Now, for this figure, do I believe it's worth the price it's worth? Considering I paid $43 for it, I think it would actually be worth more if it was actually a little bit less. And I think a good way for this figure to be sold would actually be sold with the set of the rest of the figures that were seen in relation to the movie, to which you could probably spend at least maybe 120 all up in Australian. But my overall price for what I believe it should be at, I paid $43 for it. So probably about half the price of it. So maybe about $20 to $25. And that's all. So until then, let's keep it colorful and have yourself an awesome day.